Goodbye, Thane.
Grissom Academy also fell to the Reapers when Elysium was attacked. Alliance forces were able
I
to
understand
evacuate.
Paladin is very busy, but this is one of your own generals. He was stabbed with a poisoned blade by a Cerberus soldier during the attack on the Citadel. We can't identify the toxin. We're barely keeping him alive right now. It's some form of neurotoxin. If you could look at our charts.
Krogan leader Erdnot Rex.
There's got to be something. I don't know what.
So, as you can imagine,
Without a new treatment plan, we're stuck, and I can't think of anything beyond what we've already tried.
I know.
the Citadel has gone through quite a bit of change with this whole coup mission here. A number of things are now just different because of what happened.
Welcome to Serta.
Be safe. Krogan forces report heavy casualties in destroying a Reaper stronghold.
So let's see. Let's go to the holding area first. We obviously have to go to every area, but
Arriving at Docking Bay E24. Emergency
Yeah.
civilian
The
housing.
galaxy needs to understand what these refugees have been through. Can't you let me in?
No,
I only need a couple of hours of footage.
you're not.
Wait, aren't you Commander Shepard? Solek Vast, documentary maker. Please, maybe you can help. I'm trying to document the stories of the refugees coming to the Citadel. Their loss, their sacrifices, their moments of bravery.
Something holding you back?
CSEC won't allow me on the docks. They say I'd be disruptive. But you could catch a few quick shots for me.
There are lots of refugees on the rest of the Citadel.
It won't have the same impact as seeing crowds trapped on the docks. We all need to help each other. I want this documentary to shock people into action.
Good idea. The galaxy should see what these refugees have been through.
Thank you, Commander. That's exactly what I'm hoping for. If you could just take a few shots with your Omni tool in the refugee camp. I'll be here when you're done.
Lieutenant Commander Ashley Williams, the second human Spectre, assisted Commander Shepard in preventing Cerberus forces from killing the Council.
I can't really use that. Could you try again, please? Yes, that's just what this documentary needs.
Heavy losses are mounting as human colonies
I think we might need a different subject.
and as soon as hope are hit by Reaper forces.
Thank you, human. We will hold the pillars
Welcome to Batarian State Arms.
and persevere.
While the Alliance takes heavy
What are you
losses,
doing here?
Turian troops
I'm
are
waiting.
bolstered by Krogan
Waiting?
support on Papa.
Waiting for who?
For my parents. They put me on the rescue transport and said to wait for them here.
Rex stated
They'll come
that
find me as soon as
support
they
of the
can.
Turians proves that the Krogan are ready to
I
return.
guess this is a safe enough place. Look, if anyone bothers you, let me
Forces
know.
continue
I'll take care of
assault
it.
on Sorry Space,
Sure thing, sir.
Asian
Thanks.
Nimbus Cluster and the Salian Nebula.
Great shot, Commander.
A joint Turian-Krogan force has landed on a rune in an attempt to retake the Volasov world from Reaper forces.
Excellent. That will really get people's attention. Thank you, Commander. That should be enough footage. Come meet me again when you're able.
I need support. Someone sabotaged the Metagel dispensers, and I've got some idiot preaching about Cerberus down here. No, I've contacted CSEC. They said it's not a priority and it doesn't matter. What matters is that I've got Turian soldiers dying for lack of medication.
Shepard, you saved my life again.
What happened?
Cerberus troopers came through here to secure the docks. They lined us all up. Then, one of them started asking around for me by name.
But they didn't find you.
Their record said I went off-grid. If I hadn't changed my identity, I don't know what would have happened.
You would have been killed.
Thank you.
Yep. That's why we tell her to change her identity.
In here, but everyone is staying civil. Gives me hope.
Bride assisting Cerberus in an attempted coup against the Council.
I need support. Someone sabotaged the Metagel dispensers, and I've got some idiot preaching about Cerberus down here.
Human colonies
There he is.
and
Not a
soon as
priority
hope
and it
are
doesn't
hit
matter.
by Reaper
What matters
forces.
is
You guys know who it is. We'll talk to him in a moment.
Hey, Commander.
James, enjoying yourself?
Yeah.
Try not to lose everything. Those clothes are Alliance property.
Have a little faith, Lola.
I have a little.
You just gonna stand there and watch? You're kind of making me nervous, Commander. I'd ask them to deal you in, but I think they're afraid of you. You're kind of killing my mojo here, Jefe. I was up a minute ago. You just came by at a bad time. You just gonna stand there and watch?
I mean, I've watched the World Series of Poker, so it's not like watching someone play a card game is weird.
We just need more food. I can give you the location of some ruins. Prothean ruins on Gate Hidden in the Hades Nexus. If you could get past the Reaper patrols, I'm sure you'd find something valuable. That's got to be worth something. Please, my family is starving.
I'm sorry, I'm just still amused that this is how Shepard picks up all these side quests, by just simply walking by and listening in on conversations. Man, Shepard is nosy.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Against the Reapers. Lieutenant Commander Ashley Williams, the second human spectre.
Alright, here he is. Our boy Conrad Verner.
Cerberus wants our help. And if Cerberus is good enough for Commander Shepard, it should be good enough for us.
Oh, for the love of...
Commander Shepard, it's me, Conrad Verner. Wow, it's great to see you again. I joined Cerberus too.
Conrad, Cerberus just tried to kill the Council. I'm not working with them.
Oh no. I screwed up again, didn't I?
I just love the way she said that. Oh, for the love of... Oh, man.
What can you tell me about your Cerberus contacts?
Not much. They wanted me to help recruit people near the medical station.
Which was sabotaged while you had everyone distracted.
Oh, wait. No.
I'll deal with it. Just don't do anything.
Okay. But I might be able to help you with whatever you're doing now that isn't Cerberus.
Conrad, I'm building an ancient Prothean dark energy device to stop the Reapers. Can you help with that?
Well, I did write my doctoral dissertation on xenotechnology and dark energy integration.
Really?
Yes. In fact, I may be able to find some ancient tech schematics that could help you with construction. Hang on. I have an old contact. Ah, come on, Hossel, help me out. Sorry, the war has him scared.
Hossel? Gavin Hossel, the tech researcher? I did him a favor once. Tell him this is from me.
I had no idea you two knew each other. Small universe. Okay, he's forwarding the schematics over. Oh no, it's in an ancient Asari dialect. We'd need a lot of ancient Asari writing to translate.
Would this collection of Asari matriarch writings help?
Yes. Yes, it would. Okay, it's auto-translating. Let's see.
I'll explain that in a moment.
The technology falls under an existing patent. I can't actually access the schematics without a license from, let's see, Elkos Combine? How did you even? Well, this is great. Okay, here you go. Hope this helps you build that dark energy device. Anyway, good luck fixing the Metagel dispensers. I'll just be here. Not touching anything.
Okay. We gotta talk about that. Several things happened there in a short amount of time that we gotta take a moment to process. First off, can you imagine what some of our reactions were the first time we played this and we heard him say, well, I wrote my doctoral dissertation. I'm sorry, what? This is Conrad Verner. The entire time in the first two games, we were just led to believe this was just some crazed fanboy. Creepy, crazed fanboy. And then he drops that on us. Turns out this entire time he's been a doctor. Now, I gotta explain a couple of things there, that actually this is why you do a whole bunch of the side mission stuff back in the first Mass Effect. You caught a couple of those things, right? You mentioned the Asari dialect. You remember those side missions that you could pick up in the first game where it was, hey, collect all these ancient Asari matriarch writings and, you know, these other types of metals and just all these different Turian insignias, all these different things that you had to collect in the first Mass Effect game, right? That is where that comes up. Because I completed that side mission back in the first Mass Effect, that's why she then was like, hey, what about this collection here? And he was like, oh, now if you don't finish that, Shepard goes, yeah, I can't help with that. But because you did that, you're actually able to help him with that. Plus, yeah, you caught the thing with Gavin Hossel, that connection there. Plus, he's like, oh, we need a license for that thing. That's why you collected those licenses in the first Mass Effect game. Not just to be able to purchase it from your quartermaster on the Normandy, but because it then pays off later on here, where Shepard's like, yeah, I have this license. Oh, man. Just, wow. And it's not over. The rest of this, there's a little bit more to this little quest line here involving Conrad that has more payoff from the first game, which just stunned me. But I was very happy about it.
Weren't you running a shelter for war orphans on Ilium?
Yeah, he was doing well until the Reapers attacked. Ended up spending most of what I had left getting the kids off world. I'm sorry if that was...
No. You did the right thing.
Thanks.
You doing okay?
I'm doing great. Listen, can I ask you something, though? Do you really think you'll defeat the Reapers?
We'll defeat them or we'll die trying. There's no other option.
Yeah, okay. Listen, another question. Do you really think you'll defeat the Reapers?
You just asked me that, Conrad.
Sorry. I like to ask all the questions I can think of, and sometimes I forget which ones I've asked already. I should go.
Hey, that's my line.
Seems this place is hard-pressed for supplies. I think I saw some guys fighting over a thermal clip.
A what?
A thermal clip. They stop weapons from overheating. Sorry, just a joke.
Wait. Where do these thermal clips come from? I thought weapons cooled down.
They used to. After the Geth attack a few years back, we switched to thermal clips.
Well, that sounds like a major step backward.
It lets guns fire with more power, and soldiers can pop in a new clip instead of waiting for the gun to cool.
Fine, sure. You can still wait for your gun to cool down on its own, though, right?
Well, no, the in-gun cooling tech was sacrificed to make room for the thermal clips.
Okay, that's just... You might as well be going back to limited ammunition.
It's not ammunition, Conrad.
I just don't think it's a very good idea.
I'll be sure to let every military organization in the galaxy know that.
I like how we're having a debate about this with him, because I'm sure this is what some players... I think I heard some players were not happy about the way they changed the way the gunplay worked in the second and third game compared to the first one, where, yeah, it was... You just kept firing until it overheated and they let it cool down. And then you would put in, like, the frictionless materials modification to try and get rid of overheating. So you could just keep on firing. And then they switched to the thermal clip limited ammunition thing in the second and third game. And I'm sure some players were like, what? Why would you do that?
Did you lose anyone back on Earth?
No. I mean, extranet friends and such. But I don't really have any family left.
What about your wife? Conrad, do you even have a wife?
Oh, yes. Yes. Well, no. But see...
Conrad, if you have some kind of weird shrine of me, I am gonna be very unhappy.
It's just a poster with a few candles. It's very tasteful.
Oh my gosh.
Shouldn't you go repair that medical station? I mean, people are dying, right?
Oh, man. Yeah, see, that's what many people thought was up with Conrad. That he was just some very creepy fanboy that had some kind of shrine to Shepard, like some very other creepy fans tend to do. Not all, but there are stories about some.
Yeah, I'll take that.
The joint Turian-Krogan force has landed on a road in an attempt to retake the Volus homeworld from Reaper forces.
Okay.
I fixed the sabotage. The Metagel dispenser should be working now.
Thank you. I'll get patients moving through triage immediately.
Great work, Shepard. And listen, I'm sorry for... Hey, that's him. That's my Cerberus contact. Hey, you! You're under arrest. Shepard, did I help?
Yeah, Conrad. You helped.
I don't even feel anything.
Actually, I sabotaged his gun. It might have looked like it fired, but that was just the thermal clip overheating. Hi, Commander. It's me, Jenna. You helped me a few years ago when I was working undercover at Cora's Den.
And now you're volunteering here.
Right. Chelik showed me a few little tricks when he had me working undercover. Guess that paid off, huh?
You saved my life.
I can't believe you were willing to lay down your life for Commander Shepard. You're so brave.
Oh, the Commander and I go way back. Let me give you a hand, and I can tell you about it.
So first off, Conrad pulled what we refer to as a "get down, Mr. President." Let's just say that's a term that some of us have used in games such as Overwatch, where you either inadvertently or purposely get in front of a kill shot that's going to be intended for someone on your team and it kills you instead, or someone does that for you. I've seen that in other Overwatch vids, and the term referred to that is the "get down, Mr. President." You know, taking the bullet thing. You get it. So that's what Conrad just did for Shepard, and that's what I was hinting at. The whole thing with that questline with Chelik and Jenna and all that back in the first Mass Effect. And so that is the end of Conrad Verner's story, where I imagine now he and Jenna, because as we just learned, he did not have a wife. He is actually single. So I imagine that's now going to change. I'm just imagining that now that's going to be the start of Conrad and Jenna ending up together. And now he actually is going to have a real wife. But, yep, that's basically the last we see of Dr. Conrad Verner. Alright, let's go talk to this guy over here about the footage.
I have your footage.
Thank you, Commander. I'll start editing it right away. Thank you, Commander. I'll start editing it right away.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination. Areas tagged of interest to you. One moment, please.
Actually, hold on. We already were here.
Now arriving at... One moment, please. Now arriving at Ward's level, Purgatory.
You do not understand. The code of the ancients is the collected wisdom of our people. With overwhelming sadness, it was lost when the Kuna fell. Without it, we lack the guidance we need. With certainty, we need the wisdom of our ancestors in these trying times.
How's the head?
Good. Concussion's almost gone.
Good. When I heard you were injured.
It was stupid. I should have ducked when that wall came down. Something good has come out of all this, though. Got new equipment. Sent me a set of Vortex armor. Man, summoning supply sure messed that one up.
Oh, I've heard those are pretty good.
It's great. I'd only be safer inside a tank. It's why Vortex gear costs more than I make in a year.
I wonder if Cerberus actually tried to take this, even with Arya and her forces here. Though she doesn't necessarily have all her forces here. Hey, Jack!
Is that our people are terrible at making war. The library at Asha had sacred texts on the ways of the Huntress, the divine works on the art of battle. But the Nimbus cluster has already fallen, and our people are here dancing instead of fighting.
Ugh, this sucks. What have you got there? Duty roster for the students. It's what I do for fun now. Gotta spread out across Alliance units. Reinforcing barriers, modding ammo, that kind of thing. How are they holding up? They're fine. They're not the ones reading duty rosters while on shore leave. Complain if you like, but I think military life suits you. Hey, running back to the Alliance was your lifelong dream, not mine. Come on, plenty of combat, free room and board, and people you can depend on. Yeah. Maybe your little suicide squad taught me something about teamwork. Speaking of which, thanks. My guys are handling the support stuff well. Still see some action, but they're not on the front lines. They've saved a lot of lives. It'd be a hell of a lot more fun with you. You find bigger fights. But the little shits are useless without me. I gotta stick with them. 'Cause I'm dependable now, apparently. I blame you for this, Shepard.
Hehehe.
Come on. What? The duty rosters can wait. Right now, you're on shore leave. Shepard, everybody knows you can't dance.
There was the classic Shepherd dance.
I miss Afterlife.
Yeah, this place is so clean and squeaks. Anyhow, thanks for the drink. But why'd you drag me out here?
You still got that merchant freighter?
Yeah,
Looking for work?
might as well. What you got?
Hey, Cortez.
Shepard, you made it. Come have a drink with me.
You're looking happy.
You had it right. Yesterday can't change. Tomorrow, we might all be dead. Today is what matters. I'm not wasting it.
I wouldn't have thought a club would be to your tastes.
You don't have to get all hot and bothered to appreciate graceful dancing. There's an energy here. There's light. And Purgatory serves the best drinks. Here.
To you, Steve.
And to you, Shepard. A good friend when I needed one most. Thank you. For everything. I'll see you back on the Normandy.
You got it. Joker.
Look at this. All it took was a Cerberus attack on the Citadel to get folks around here to pay attention to the war.
How's this any different from normal?
Can't you see the desperation? This isn't happy dancing. This is forget my problems dancing. Look at the arms. If a guy waves his arms like that, he's worrying about a lot more than looking stupid on the dance floor.
That's surprisingly observant.
I've had time to watch a lot of dancing from the sidelines. Speaking of which...
Dancing?
Watching from the sidelines. What do you think about me and Edie?
Wow. I don't remember this dialogue option here. Actually, no, I do. Joker's response here is actually kind of cute.
You know, with all this interest in Edie, it's possible you've overlooked other options.
I never really considered it, Commander. No offense.
And now that you're considering it?
I've served with you from the day you took command. I'd follow you into hell.
But not into my quarters.
Well, chain of command, Shepard. In an alternate dimension without military ranks, I would rock your world.
But in this one, Edie?
Well, yeah. What do you think?
I found that response kind of amusing.
Why not?
Because I could break a bone just from some light over-the-clothes action?
It's always a risk. But then so are the Reapers.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on dating Harbinger.
You know what I mean. If we all ended up dead this time tomorrow, what would you regret?
Getting a shattered pelvis. And a broken heart. Such a stupid idea.
If you could be out there right now on the dance floor, would you be waving your arms?
Yeah.
Sounds like you got bigger things to worry about than looking stupid.
Yeah, guess I do. Now, if you'll excuse me.
The banner of the first red.
He's still there. And I think Joker went up here. Yep.
Haven't broken anything yet. That's a start. Haven't broken anything yet.
And Edie's there, just standing there. Arya?
Look who's here. The Blue Suns, Blood Pack, and Eclipse are in my... Is there anything on your mind?
How do you plan on taking Omega back?
I think I'm going to employ Vi.
Alright, so it's the same thing. But after we leave here, we're going to get a little message from her asking for us to meet her in a special private place to discuss that very thing. In case you're wondering, I actually am planning on doing both the Leviathan and Omega DLCs pretty soon, actually.
Vector status recognized. Please select one moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
The galaxy doesn't rest, and neither can you. Come to Welcome to Kanala Exports. We appreciate your visit.
I recovered the Book of Plenix. It's waiting for you in Bay D24.
Earth Clan, this is a priceless gift. Thank you. You may help my people remember themselves.
Welcome to Elcos Combine Arsenal
Please visit
Supplies.
any of our Elcos Combine affiliate
my
branches for any and
Your
all
account
personal
helps fund
needs.
Citadel defense. If you shut it down and hide the money under your bed, it hurts the war effort.
And if Cerberus... Have you seen Palaven? Or Earth? You can't escape this war. At least here you've got the Council.
But to fight, they need money. Money this bank has loaned them using accounts like yours.
Okay, damn it. I'll leave the account open.
Besides, how can someplace like Sanctuary promise more safety than the Citadel?
You're right. I guess all we can do is hope for the best.
Yeah, we'll deal with that Sanctuary place later.
No, it can't wait until I'm back on duty. The Hesperia period. Their statues had legendarily accurate Prothean inscriptions. Can we use that? Yes, I know the Athena Nebula is off limits, but this... a classified project. It needs all the Prothean intel we can find. I haven't found any reliable pictures, but just think. If those statues had something that can...
Can't believe how hard the doctors are working to keep that terrorist bastard alive.
He's in intensive care?
He got blasted by Cerberus. They think he's just another victim.
My Spectre terminal got updated about that.
Scene contains large scorch marks. Looks like 3 fatalities. Entire area. You want my security vids? Bring me a warrant.
You're stonewalling me? Those vids could be vital to the war.
If we had tech like that.
I doubt the Reapers have agents doing business in my cafe.
We're trying to protect you.
Hell of a job you're doing. See those scorch marks? Cerberus killed one of my servers right there. Where were you?
Hey, I lost friends too. If you care about finding the Cerberus informants who made it happen, you'll give me the vids.
We're at war. If you care about the safety of the Citadel, you'll help CSEC however you can.
Thank you, Commander.
I have some high-profile customers. If word gets out that I'm ratting them out to CSEC,
You think I care about insider trading or electronic smuggling right now? I'm after the bastards who attacked the city. Nobody else. You've got my word.
All right, just... I hope it helps.
Heavy casualties in destroying a Reaper stronghold located in what was once recognized space. Cerberus attempts to take control of the citadel.
Oh, Araka's still there.
Damn it. If we'd kept digging a few hours longer, we'd have gotten the obelisk of Karza. I know the Hades Nexus is off limits. I'm not an idiot. Damn it, the Alliance needs that thing right now. The obelisk of Karza.
Yikes.
Welcome to Casa Fabrication Weaponry. Thank you for shopping at Casa Fabrication Weaponry.
She's still there.
Welcome to Nosastra's Sporting Goods.
Hello, Shepard.
We'll talk later, Liara.
People have a right to defend themselves.
If you start selling weapons to everyone on the Citadel, CSEC will shut this whole place down.
CSEC couldn't protect us when Cerberus attacked. I'll take them to court.
You think a court is going to want more people running with guns right now?
Then I'll go to the wards and sell from the back room at Purgatory.
People are already scared. If you violate weapons laws, they'll just be scared and trigger happy.
Would a bunch of civilians shooting at anything that moves make the Citadel safer?
The commander's right. Maybe if the council organizes a civilian militia with training. Otherwise, they'll just panic and get themselves killed.
I just want people to be safe.
I know, but second-guessing CSEC isn't the way. What if we submit a proposal to start a militia?
Okay, that'd be something.
Yeah, you can even have Shepard forward it to Bailey.
To Cipertine Armory.
And Bailey would be like, oh, okay, I'll think about it.
All purchases made by Agor Munitions will show in your credit report as AM Trading Limited.
Commander Shepard, do you have a minute? Can I help you? Jordan Knowles, E-Crimes. It's an honor to meet you, Commander. I've got a saboteur hacking key systems, power, communications. It's bad. If you've got time to help, check out this console.
Got it. Looks like a collection of access codes.
They're Batarian diplomatic codes, from back when they had an embassy on the Citadel. If you can use your Spectre access to find them, I can shut them down.
I can access restricted intel at the Spectre office in the embassy. If I find anything, I'll let you know.
Alright, another reason to go back to the Spectre terminal.
Keep enforcing the law. Same as always. Without that, everything goes to hell.
Look at Paladin, my friend. We're in hell. We should be looking for terrorists. The rest can take care of itself.
So the bar fights, the drunken disorderlies down by that purgatory place?
How does cracking down on that crap help us win the war? People need to blow off steam right now.
And how does letting the misdemeanors go help the war?
Less time spent on the light stuff means the Citadel has more money for defense.
I wish they kept that going, because I don't think I caught enough of that. Also, it almost seems... She seems very calm to be the angry officer.
Everyone on the Citadel knows we're at war now. You have to show them that CSEC is still in control. They need that security.
The commander's right. We need people coming into work every day. We need things to keep running. Otherwise, today's bar fight could be tomorrow's street riot.
Yeah, maybe you're right. This feels so damn petty right now.
I just don't understand why you're suddenly so conflicted.
Look, the asshole's in custody now. Killing him won't bring anyone back.
It's about justice. The man is a traitor and a murderer. You saw what he did to your wife, to my husband.
And didn't bat an eyelash. He's evil, there's no doubt.
What's going on here?
I'm in position at CSEC. Draw them away, and I'll move in and make the kill.
Don't answer that.
Commander Shepard. Guess I know what happened to my backup.
Excuse me?
Come on. I'm in CSEC in civilian gear with a weapon. I know when I'm made. Just let me explain. Captain Aaron Summers, Alliance Marines, retired.
Captain Summers?
There's a prisoner here. CSEC officer who helped Cerberus. CSEC caught him when you stopped the coup. Now he's offering them intel on Cerberus to get a better deal.
Why are you telling me this?
Because he doesn't deserve a better deal. He killed people during the coup, good people. And he's former Alliance, like us. Way I figure it, he's our problem to fix.
Tell me what this guy did to deserve death.
He executed his own friends in cold blood for Cerberus. Cleared the path for their troops. Now he's saying he's a vet, and he was suckered in by talk of helping humanity. I don't know what intel he has, and I don't really care either. He dishonored the uniform.
If you gun that man down, you're dishonoring the uniform just as much as he did.
Like hell I am.
I don't like plea bargains any more than you do. But the intel we get will save lives.
Says who?
Our superiors. The people we swore to serve and trust, Captain Summers.
Yes, Commander. Sorry, Commander. I'll shut it down. Thanks.
After obtaining a cure to the gene page, Krogan leaders have announced an alliance with the Turian military against the Reapers.
A lot of bullet holes in that wall.
Cerberus trap? Bomb or turret? How many this time? Clear the area.
These are control schematics for Cerberus turrets. Will these help?
Damn right they will. I'll have E-Crimes dig into them. Might even help us find the little presents Cerberus left for us. Thanks a lot. This is gonna save lives.
Heavy losses are mounting as human colonies Elysium, Tiptree, and Sue's Hope are hit by Reaper forces. Grissom Academy also...
If he's a terrorist, he ought to be locked up.
Shot. Gorex wanted for 6 bodies. 6. Killed both humans.
Alright, let's go back to the embassies, because we need to address a couple of things. Mainly at our Spectre terminal.
Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Reaper forces continue their assault on Asari space, claiming the Nimbus cluster and the Selenium Nebula.
Look, I filled out all the forms you requested and jumped through every hoop. I don't even know where Neota is, and I'm gonna be deployed soon, too. Everyone's been called back to active duty since Earth was attacked.
I understand, but...
I can't leave my daughter here alone. I need to send her back to Thessia, to her family.
These things are very complicated, and usually take a very long time. It's even worse with everything going on right now. I'm very sorry. If you can't accept a fostering by proxy until her file is processed, there's nothing more I can do.
See, I would love another option at my Spectre terminal to be able to make a decision on that. Like, well, if a Spectre authorized, something on that, could that help? Also, you could probably clearly hear that that was Laura Bailey. Quite a few things here now at my Spectre terminal. Medical supplies originally meant for occupied zones have been rerouted to the Citadel because the Reaper invasion has made delivery impossible. The supplies are currently in lockdown on the docks, but can be released to the Huerta Memorial Hospital under Spectre authority, yes. CSEC has fielded a request for a civilian militia to defend the Citadel in the event of another attack. Look at this. These are all things that we heard them talking about, and then we're like, hey, what about this? Now I can actually be able to authorize these things in the event of another attack. Many CSEC officers believe in a militia would benefit the Citadel's state of readiness and improve morale, but they lack funds and clearance for the program. Spectre authorization would allow CSEC to begin training civilian volunteers using funds normally allocated to executive bonuses. Yes. This financial report is for top-level embassy access only. According to financial estimates from First Irune Investment Trust, a division of Elkos Combine, the Citadel races, cannot sustain the cost of the war effort for more than 1 year. Although military spending has stimulated certain market sectors, shortages and rationing in other areas have depressed the financial system. Civilian discretionary spending has fallen, except in entertainment areas like escapist vids and drinking. First, Irune is borrowing heavily to provide funds for key functions across the Citadel, but if the war does not end within the next year, galactic financial collapse is inevitable. CSEC has requested a number of surveillance warrants in an attempt to find evidence that would incriminate Cerberus informants on the Citadel. Officers have tapped public surveillance feeds, but do not have legal access to private security funds. Spectre authorization would enable CSEC to tap into business feeds without informing civilian agencies. Authorize. A Batarian patient named Gorek is located in a makeshift clinic in the temporary refugee camp at Docking Bay E24. He is suffering from undisclosed but severe injuries. Medical staff from Huerta Memorial Hospital have provided painkillers, but there is no viable long-term treatment. Because the Batarian hegemony refused to share records, no data on Gorek is available prior to his arrival on the Citadel. With Spectre-level access codes, it is possible to bypass standard security protocols and track top-level diplomatic dispatches. The location of consoles accessed using suspect ciphers will be uploaded to the Spectre's Omni tool and highlighted for easy detection. Okay.
Was attacked, but Alliance forces were able to evacuate all students. While the Alliance takes heavy losses, Turian troops have been bolstered by Krogan support on power.
Alright.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a One moment, please.
Back to the refugee camp.
Now arriving at Docking Bay E24. Emergency civilian housing.
Yep. Right over here.
Pressure's okay. No infection so far.
Can I talk to him?
Only if it's important, Commander. He's hurt bad. Take down the sedative a bit, but hurry. I peg his survival at 50-50.
Are you Gorek?
Go away. Nothing to say.
Not even what a terrorist's doing on the Citadel?
You!
Do I know you?
Every Batarian with someone on Aratok remembers your face.
Planet that got caught in the Alpha Relay explosion.
You butchered a colony, only regret. Don't have the strength to...
I destroyed Eratot's relay to stop the Reapers from pouring through.
Easy for you to claim now that they're here. Don't pretend you have any remorse.
You think I didn't feel guilty? I destroyed a colony. I've thought about the people who died, about how I couldn't warn them in time. In the end, I didn't have a choice. But I'm sorry, if that means anything.
If you're so remorseful, if you have any real guilt, show some mercy. Unplug this machine. Let me join my family. Oh. Thank you. After obtaining a cure to the...
Hey there.
Oh, it's you, hey.
Your parents
parents get here yet?
Nope. It's okay. I mean, they'll get here. They always keep their promises. Next shuttle was probably just late or something. That's all.
I'm sure you're right. I look forward to meeting you.
Oh, I feel so bad for her. What I love, though, is that guard really starts to want to help her and take care of her, realizing what's going on. Because she's here all by herself, so she's going to need someone to look out for her, which he decides to do himself. Hold on. Does the map give an idea as to where I'm supposed to go? Ah! The hospital. Like I said, sometimes there's no clear indication as to what the next step of the quest is, because the journal certainly doesn't help.
Spectre status recognized. One moment, please.
Let's
now
see.
arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
Knowles, this is Shepard. I found one of the code locations.
Okay, I'll shut it down. Just need to authorize your Spectre status. Someone used this to cut off power to a dozen life support machines in the hospital. Okay, that access code is officially disabled. Can you find any more?
The Normandy dock.
C-Sec forces have killed the last invading forces.
Spectre status recognized. One moment, please. Now arriving at docking bay D-24.
I've got your briefing, Private. Let's fill you in before the squad arrives. The Alliance is posting us to an Ezo mining facility on Zani. It's a low-gravity planet, toxic atmosphere. You'll be expected to maintain full survival gear. Any questions?
Are we playing security, Sergeant Ullenby?
No, Private. We are not. Fives. The Alliance is posting us to an Ezo mining facility on Zani. It's a low-gravity planet, toxic atmosphere.
Knowles, I found another spot where the Batarian codes were used.
Holy crap. These are the remote navigation codes. Last week's crash at the docks, we thought it was an accident. Shepard, there were 117 Alliance soldiers on that ship. All human. Just like the patients at the hospital.
So we've got Batarian codes and someone with a grudge against humans.
Looks like... okay. This code's offline now as well. Should just be one left, Commander.
So if you're noticing an odd cut there, the game crashed during that conversation. So, I don't know. Just some random crash, but whatever.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination. One moment, please. Now arriving at docking bay E-24. Emergency civilian housing.
Hey!
Oh. Hey, it's you. Still waiting, I see. Any news?
No, but they promised, right? They'll get here soon.
I'm sure they will. I'll drop by later to check in on you, if that's okay.
Okay.
I find something very heartwarming about that Turian wanting to make sure that she's taken care of, realizing that her parents might be dead.
Knowles, this is where the last access code was used.
What's that, Commander? I'm losing your signal.
Shepard.
Balak.
You should have killed me on that asteroid over Terra Nova. I've been waiting for this. Everything that has happened to my people is your fault.
All I did was stop you at Terra Nova.
Yes. After you ruined my plans, my government accelerated research efforts on the Leviathan of Dis. Have you heard of it, Commander? The ancient organic dreadnought my people recovered from Jartar 20 years ago? Sound familiar?
A Reaper. Your people were studying a Reaper corpse.
Yes. Looking for a way to reclaim our place as the true power of the galaxy. Hundreds of our best scientists were enlisted.
And then they became indoctrinated.
When the Reapers reached Karshan, our own people betrayed us. Defense grids were deactivated. Ships fired on Allied targets. We were destroyed from within because of you.
I didn't destroy your people, Balak. The Reapers did that.
We were a proud race. A beautiful race. Have you seen what the Reapers have done to us? I'm trapped on this citadel. Our warships only know the locations of Reaper forces because I've tapped Council transmissions. I am the highest-ranking military officer left in the hegemony, and I can't save my people. But I can end you.
Yeah.
Balak, you sent that asteroid toward Terra Nova to help your people, but what does killing me accomplish?
Vengeance. The Bahak system.
They would have died anyway when the Reapers showed up. You know that. I am uniting the Krogan and the Turians. We're the best hope for this galaxy. If you care about your people...
Our ships are yours.
Shepard, are you all right?
Fine. You won't have any more trouble with those codes.
Is that... Do you want me to arrest him?
I want you to put a bullet in his head. We're all making some sacrifices today. Let him go. Spectre authority.
Understood, Commander. And thanks.
Yeah.
Son of a...
Because we haven't forgotten what Balak did, right? In that Bringing Down the Sky DLC.
Yeah, I'll take...
I like how the only other option, if you couldn't convince him, is just to straight up kill him. Because you even heard Shepard say that what she really wants is to kill him. To get back at him for what happened. After all, he has been a terrorist for quite a long time. But getting what's left of the Batarian forces and fleets on our side against the Reapers is more important right now.
Please select a destination.
Okay, I think at this point,
Spectre status. 1 moment, please.
we'll just head back to the Normandy.
Now arriving at docking bay D-24.
Have you discovered a way to run FTL spaceships without an EZO core, Private Talavi?
No, ma'am.
Then consider this a serious assignment. Intel's expecting a Cerberus raid.
Cerberus? Cerberus?
They're a problem?
I thought we were fighting Reapers, ma'am.
Give it a week. You could be.
Some in there are a little impatient.
Sonax, and there was definitely Prothean tech on Garvug. I know the Valhallan threshold is Reaper territory now, but Prothean tech could help the Yes. Yes, ma'am. Yes, I'm aware this is
Ashley.
Shepard. I don't know what to say. I'm trying to go over everything in my head. Make sense of it.
Your bandages were still fresh. How did you end up working with Udina?
You saw me in the hospital. I was going crazy. Felt like I was letting everyone down. When Udina offered to make me a Spectre, I thought it was a chance to do some good.
I couldn't just sit back and watch either.
Yeah. But it sure turned into a mess.
I never wanted to put you in that situation. We're on the same side.
Well, that'll be the first and last time I wave a gun at my commanding officer.
We stopped Udina and got to walk away. That's the important part.
I can't believe he was responsible for all of it. Was he indoctrinated?
It's hard to say.
How do we fight something that can worm its way into your head?
I don't know, but we don't have a choice.
I wanted to talk to you about that. Hackett asked me to join his team. It's a great offer, but I'd prefer to ride this thing out aboard the Normandy.
Permission granted, Lieutenant. Just keep your gun pointed at the Reapers, okay?
I'd prefer it, thanks.
Grab your gear and find a bunk, Williams.
Aye, aye, Captain.
And Ash,
Yeah?
It's good to have you back.
Yes, ma'am.
Shepard, I got Anderson patched in. I was just getting him up to speed.
Udina? That SOB was always power-hungry. But this?
He wasn't in charge. Cerberus was just using him to take control of the Citadel.
What the hell for?
I don't know. Not yet.
Could have been a lot worse. Shepard stopped the assassination attempt on Counselor Valern.
Kai Lang.
What?
Your assassin. I'll have Hackett send you my reports on him.
I'll mention something in a moment in regards to Kai Lang. But let's just say that this playthrough is probably going to be the last time that you guys ever see Kai Lang on this channel. Even if I do another run of this game, let's just say there's a mod that came out recently that basically is going to effectively get rid of Kai Lang for good from this game, which I say thank goodness. Although it's going to be a little interesting how much of the content gets cut from it, but I'll explain in a moment.
I take it you two have met.
Kaylee Sanders and I had our share of run-ins with him. I shot him in both legs once. Thought that might be the end of him. But he showed up again on Omega, even stronger.
Elusive man patch him up?
That'd be my guess. Given what they were able to do with you and Grayson. It's a safe bet Lang's even more dangerous now.
I'll take whatever advantage I can get against these bastards.
Their attempts may have had at least one unintended side effect. I received word from the Asari Counselor. They're requesting an update on the Crucible.
Lang has them scared. Enough to send help?
Yes, the Asari and Solarians are both throwing in their support now.
How's your progress on the Crucible?
Good. Our estimates suggest we've completed nearly 50% of the known work.
So quickly?
Once decoded, the schematics are designed in such a way that allows our scientists to easily translate the information. It's not Prothean specific.
Are we any closer to understanding how to use it?
That's still open for debate. Utilized in the right fashion, our scientists are convinced it can generate enough energy to destroy the Reapers. The question is, how will it dispense the energy? And in what form?
You mean, how do you stop it from wiping us all out?
Exactly. We think the catalyst is the key to determining how to focus its energy, how to direct its energy at the Reapers alone.
I'm working on that.
You'll find the answers, Shepard. I'll send you an update on the schematics. And in the meantime, we'll keep building.
And we'll keep fighting. Make sure there's an Earth left to come back to.
You've always trusted me. I won't let you down.
We're still in this. The gods of war haven't given up on us yet.
Good luck, both of you. Anderson out.
Shepard, do you have a moment? A contact within Asari High Command was insistent I pass on a distress signal to you.
Something they can't handle?
From what I can tell, they sent several commando squads to investigate. None of them returned. They didn't ask me directly, but I think High Command is hoping you might help.
What's your take on this?
That they wouldn't ask for help if it wasn't important. The colony's coordinates are on the galaxy map. I'll try to figure out what's going on.
Okay. So, what I was referring to is that there's there's a mod that came out recently. It's called Shut Up Lang. What it basically does is it effectively removes Kai Lang as a character from the game. Now, in his place is put basically a phantom. It's basically the same type of body model, except he has a helmet on, and all of his dialogue has been removed, and even some of the fights involving him have been removed from the game. Like, there's a number of things involving him that's just either outright removed. The cutscene with the conversation between him and the Elusive Man is just outright cut. He's cut out of that scene from Mars where he walks into the shot while the Elusive Man is talking to us. It's an interesting mod that basically just outright removes him from the game. And it's not the first mod I've seen where certain kind of content from this game is just cut. I mentioned there's one for Diana Allers getting cut, and there's one that effectively removes the entire Leviathan questline from getting from the game. Completely cuts that. I'll talk more about the differing opinions about that DLC when we get to it, which is going to be pretty soon. That's going to be one of the next things that we start working on. But yeah, it's interesting that there are certain things that people hated so much that they want it removed. And then there's certain content from this game that was just cut by the developers that we're trying to restore and re-add into the game. That's one of the things the community patch did that I really liked. But, you know. Alright, so we will be doing some more rounds on the Citadel, I think. And, you know, because we're still following up what just happened at the Citadel. Plus we gotta take probably look at some messages and look at what we are going to be doing next. So stay tuned.